Hit it, Logan.
It's After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of their extracurricular activities. Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned. Enjoy.
This week on After Hours with Mariah and Ty. Tyler is the most wet partner anyone could ever ask for.
Exorbitant.
Polly Pockets, Small Parts, the toy. The Nintendo fridge.
People who are buying Cuisinart shit aren't like, oh shit, Nintendo, the direct competitor.
The clubs, to go or not. Let's discuss. What episode is it, Mariah?
97.
Nope, that was last week.
Shit, 98.
Get that abacus.
Oh,
Get
man.
Abacus.
So you know why I've been thinking we have more time is because I thought we were trying to plan something cool for episode 100, and we have nothing planned. So
I think we got something cool for episode
my
99,
anxiety.
possibly. We got a guest lined up for next week. We'll see.
Okay, but that's not answering episode 100. We're going to have to...
Episode 100 is just dead air.
Do you think we should all show up in, like, tuxes? It's, like, our award show season.
Mariah, do you think I fit a tux currently?
You could get a tux t-shirt.
That would work, actually.
Today on the program, we are drinking a Core Values craft cider called Marty McDry.
I think that's the best named drink we've had on this entire podcast.
You
Made in
found these,
Canmore,
Sam.
Alberta.
You found these. This is from Canmore. Cool can.
Ooh.
Follow them at CV Cider.
That is dry.
So it's
Oh,
not
I
even white, it's like
enjoy
sand.
that. I
Yeah.
enjoy that. That is fruity and freaking delicious.
That lives up to its name.
Man. Oh, I didn't realize it's a cider. That's why it's so good.
I enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
Damn. Why do you like it? Sam, he doesn't
No,
have
I
a
do
mature
like it.
taste palate.
It's just very dry. Like sometimes when you get a cider, it's like very, very sweet. This
you
one's
know-
very like muted, which is interesting.
I like
Listen
it.
to this guy, a muted cider.
It's not muted. It's crisp. It's fucking good. Give me a glass to pour that into.
Tart.
So
Nice.
Samuel Phelps, are you buying the Nintendo alarm clock?
Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else. Switch 2, baby.
But are
no,
you
I
buying
will,
the Alarmo? We were
I'm-
talking about this on the show.
I will not be buying Alarmo.
Can you explain this? Because I have no idea what the fuck this is.
Okay, so Nintendo has made an alarm clock that plays Nintendo sounds and like video on like the screen. It's
Very
like
cool.
what is it, 99 US?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 130 bucks Canadian, give or take. And basically it just wakes you up to the sound of Nintendo music.
And
Like
noises. I heard them just like plain sound effects.
that would be fucking annoying.
Yeah, but that's the
Big
point of
time.
waking up.
But no, my girlfriend would literally die.
Why are you pointing your finger?
I thought I heard the cameras go off.
It did not.
This is our podcast, everybody. Maybe I'm just
the
hearing
cameras
things.
didn't go off.
good.
We're rolling. All right, we're good. Sorry. we're good.
Anxiety,
Getting
the
up to-
person.
I am anxiety in a person.
But yeah,
Wouldn't it also, like, if the power went out, your alarm, like, your time would be messed up? Or do you think it's got a reserve on that?
it's probably got a reserve. That's why I don't think anybody uses like an old-fashioned alarm clock anymore. Is because
some
like
people do.
the power goes out, you're fucked.
I had a alarm clock. It's actually just at my parents' house, but it worked from the point that I was in grade 5 until I was 22 years old. Never let me down.
Shit.
And it had the option.
You were late a lot, so.
Well, but that was my snoozing. You know, it had a great snooze function on it. And I really liked it because it had the option to either be plugged in or with a battery. So I don't know, it still works. I like it. It had that nice green ominous hue to it. It lit up your room. It's perfect.
Nintendo can just, like, make any product, though, and people will buy it. Like I was telling Sam, like, they could do the Nintendo dishwasher. It's just a red dishwasher with the Mario logo, however you want to say it. Big M on it.
People would buy that, but there have been products that Nintendo has made that have not hit hard.
Really?
The
Yeah.
Power Glove.
The Power Glove is one, which was like an accessory for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh.
Even I would say Rob the Robot also was like a very weird thing that they introduced.
Was that a little robot helper guy?
Yeah.
He was small.
Yeah, and then they put him in Smash Bros. later.
But
That's
wasn't
where that guy's from?
But wasn't
Yeah.
the price point like exorbitant? So like, isn't that why people didn't buy him?
Partially, but also like if all you want to do is just play Mario Brothers, why the fuck do you want a robot?
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. And then they made the Virtual Boy.
The product knowledge, I am lost. I
He
haven't
knows
heard.
it all.
Okay, so you know how like now, like your husband's PlayStation. Wait, he has
He's
an
got an
Xbox, but either way.
Xbox.
That you know how they have the VR goggles.
Sure.
So in the 90s, Nintendo thought that was like the next thing for video games. So they created the Virtual Boy, which was like a virtual reality headset.
They were about 30 years early.
Yeah. The only problem is they made it in the 90s.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It hurt your eyes. Like, it made your eyes bleed. It was like red and black and white were the only colors that you could play on it. If you look at gameplay, it's awful.
How could they launch something that wasn't safe for the naked eye? Like, that's insane to me.
You're talking about the same company.
90s.
Yeah.
People were choking on all their toys.
Yeah, there's lead paint in the toys in the 90s, right?
That
People
is
were like Polly
true.
Pockets, small parts, the toy.
Yeah, the
Like,
safety
That's
element.
the toy.
They
but-
just weren't there.
Sometimes they don't think. Like when the original Mario Party came out, there was like one like mini game that you had to do where you put your palm down on like the N64 joystick and do this, and all the kids got blisters.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had to like distribute gloves. It was fucking
Trial and
crazy.
error, baby.
The
Trial and error.
Nintendo glove, the Nintendo oven mitt. People probably buy that.
I mean, look how far the Easy Bake Oven has come, okay? People were getting scalding hot burns on that forever.
The Easy Bake Oven was like the gateway to the air fryer.
Totally.
They were like, what if we did this, but
But
better?
for adults.
For adults. Sam's looking up his other Nintendo products.
No, I'm looking up some statistics. So we talked about the Virtual Boy and how it like, you know, it's like, oh, like Nintendo fans will buy everything.
Sure.
It sold 770,000 units in North America and Europe, and 630,000 units in Japan.
That's a lot?
It's a lot.
1.3 million people bought the fucking Virtual Boy.
Can I
You
gotta
just
do
don't see them
Google here.
anymore,
Can I
you
do
know?
a Google on this here thing?
You go to your friend's house and they got the N64. They got the Sega Genesis, but you don't see them bust out the Virtual Boy or the Power Glove.
Dude, if someone brought out a Virtual Boy and was like, I want you to play this, I'm like, this person is going to kill me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't want me here.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that thing's like crazy, right?
This looks like just what nightmares are made of.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
I'm seeing the gameplay. Okay. The graphics are cool. It's just the coloration is bad.
Yeah, the idea was like literally like the basis for VR gaming, but they are just
How
so
did they
early.
not patent this and just move it forward as like the years went on? How did they not advance
And
it?
they've never tried it again.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
scarred.
Well, they might make like, so they got Alarma. What if they made like the Dyson Air app, but Nintendo?
Oh, I'd buy one.
Exactly. Could you imagine that? People would buy it.
I'm trying to think of like other like why video game consoles haven't branched out into further things. You know what I mean? Like
They're all going to go handheld now. Like the Switch was ahead of its time. Then PC caught up and did all the handheld. Computers.
why hasn't PlayStation brought back the PSP?
If they're about to, they kind of did. They did the PlayStation Portal.
Didn't the Vita kind of just like ruin it for them?
I don't know. It's all coming back.
Yeah.
I think I want a headset thing. I've been watching so many videos of people watching basketball through those. That's the dream. Forget 2 TVs in the house. 1 headset, 1 TV.
Yeah.
You know?
It does seem not that far
Like
fetched.
for just in my home. I'm not going to wear it out in public.
Oh, you're being serious?
Yes.
Okay.
They literally have the basketball court like laid out in front of you. It's like you're watching chess. It's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
I think I've seen too many like dangerous videos though about people using like VR and not having enough space.
Well, I'm not playing games. I'm just watching sports.
Oh, okay. It's not. Okay.
Like I guess you could play games on it, but I would be watching sports.
That thing
Why
would
do you
also
need that though for sports?
Because you could also sit courtside with those on.
that would be cool.
Like that's the craziest thing in the world.
like at a live game.
Yeah, like they have like
Courtside
it's set
view.
up so you could sit courtside and like look around.
Do they make you pay beyond paying for the piece
I
of?
think you just have to get like an NBA.
You just get like the league pass.
Like,
Yeah.
do you have to pay for virtual tickets?
No, you don't. Don't give them any ideas.
Mariah.
But honestly,
I'm sure that's around the corner.
mismarketing. I'm like, damn, like it's only one thing to pay for the equipment. You gotta pay for that ticket in now.
Yeah, I would love that. Like, well, not the paying for the tickets, you know, but I would love to just. Be
I'm
at
telling
a
you,
virtual
you
thing.
heard it here first.
That's why I got to get on it now while they're not charging admission for these virtual seats.
Jesus.
All right, Ty, I want to know something. Kind of back to Nintendo. What is your favorite Nintendo console?
I've never owned one. Oh, that's
What?
not true. I owned a GameCube when I was a kid.
I had an N64.
So did the
You didn't have
GameCube
an
just
N64?
get you jaded, and that's why you?
I just always preferred PlayStation. Like we had the GameCube, but it was like a dust thing, gathered dust.
Yeah, we just had an N64, then had a PS1.
I like the Gran Turismo. I like that the Mortal Kombat wasn't nerfed to have less blood, like in the Nintendo world.
Yeah, it is true.
And I like playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's right. That's really what the selling point was.
I played the manly games like Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot was fun.
I rock with Crash Bandicoot.
The direct competition, am I right? To
Mario?
To Mario.
Him and Sonic?
Party? Yeah.
I think they lost, but what can you do?
Yeah.
What would be the one Nintendo product you could see them making, Sam, that is not a video game? You're the analyst here. Go deep in that brain of yours. Pull it out.
I think if they continued to make home things, people would buy it like crazy. So you're not far off with like a dishwasher.
The
or
Nintendo
something.
bread maker.
Do you imagine if like the
As
bread is
Mario
ready
sounds
to place?
the bread comes
I
out.
think kitchen appliances is a very different world from small electronics. Like,
I would argue that it's harder to make small electronics.
The Nintendo fridge.
but I'm saying to like bust into that market, like. People who are buying Cuisinart shit aren't like, oh shit, Nintendo, the direct competitor. Like they're not, you know what I mean?
Maybe they do a collaboration.
That would be the
like
better
that
play.
Smeg and Dolce and Gabbana.
Smeag, Smeg.
Whatever you want to call it.
Dulce. What did you call it? You called
Dolce.
it. No. You
Dolce.
called it Dulce instead of Dolce.
Dolce and Gabbana.
Yeah, and I was like, hey,
You know I
wait
can't
until you
afford
hear
that.
it.
I'm
It's
on
actually
the radio salary.
it's Versace.
Well, I can't afford it. I'm on the radio salary.
Just kidding.
I could see them though, like legitimately, like if they partnered up with like Samsung. You can make a Mario fridge or like a Mario mini fridge, no
A
problem.
better one yet. Like, why isn't there a smartphone that's Nintendo branded?
How about fashion? Nintendo jorts.
Okay, that's just fucking dumb.
Why? They could be overall branded, like Mario.
Overall jorts.
Yeah.
This is your fashion statement, hey? You gonna
Yeah.
come into work later this week in some overall jorts?
You're 31.
Yeah.
Please come into work in overall
I got
jorts.
good ideas. $1 million ideas. Nintendo, get at me. Why not?
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
And we're back, and we're brought to you by Adult Source, goodies for grown-ups.
Yes, that's right. They are more than just wall-to-wall video. You can go and get some great stuff there, from smoke accessories to adult toys, alternative stuff, lots of great stuff you can grab.
Scented candles, even. Great stuff.
That's what Ty's there for.
They got some good candles, all right?
And if you don't want your internet history tracked too, they got you.
They got you.
They got you.
All right, I wanted to. Well, should we do Rocky or
No, let's
Rudy
do
first?
Raclette first.
Raclette, okay. So I had a really interesting, fun dinner thing that I did this weekend with some friends.
For Galentines
yeah, with
Day?
the Galentines. My friends, I never had this before. It's like a different type of fondue. I think the Swiss do it.
You said what it was, and I thought you were talking about croquette, the game.
Oh.
And I was like, that does sound like a fun weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, me
no.
and my friends played some croquette.
I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's either raclette or raclette. Raclette. It's like a hot grill that you put in the center of your dining table or your kitchen island or whatever, wherever you're sitting down to eat. Hot grill, hot stone, and then you cook Swiss cheese underneath it, and you cook your food while you're sitting there. And I was like, this is fun. I like this. Sam's like, it is
Sounds
fun.
like it's
and
so
let me
fun.
talk to you more about
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Googling it, and then I accidentally
Yeah,
clicked
you were
on
looking
an
at the
ad.
Nintendo Raclette is
Oh
what was
my
going on.
god, that's something they should bust into. No, but it made me think. Like, I quite enjoy having a dinner where you have to cook it at the table
I
you're
thought you were
eating.
saying like, well, you don't have to cook your husband's meal.
That too.
Or did you have to for him?
No, we all kind of took turns. Like there was 5 of us, so everybody had like a different plate because you have like meats, different proteins, and different veggies and stuff like that. And everybody just took a little station, cooked, and we all passed it out like it was our own little station. It was like I had my own hibachi grill going. It was freaking awesome. I loved it.
And how often could you do this realistically?
It's definitely got to dedicate some time. That was kind of like the other thing that's nice is when you're sitting there, you go to visit for like a couple hours because it takes a while. You got to cook and eat in like little intervals. But I don't know, do it for your next Valentine's Day, birthday, girlfriend thing because you have such a busy day for that. It's so cute.
Make a raclette?
It's nice, you get to chat, you get to show off your little grilling skills.
I ever
to
tell
your
you my
bae.
brother tried to do something like that? He
What
tried
happened?
to do like chocolate covered strawberries. Just fucked up a pot. Just fucked up a pot in our house.
Fondue's another
Almost
level.
burnt it like down. Melting
That's really
chocolate.
bad. That's really a bad idea.
So he had it running at like medium high.
Just in the pan too, or in
See-
the pot. I was like, "There's a better way to melt the chocolate,
No.
man. I think
You
you
need
need water,
like constant
and then, like, a
heat.
bowl."
Constant heat. The thing is that people don't know about like fondue is you should preheat it before. Like, don't rely on the thing underneath to like get it down to the melting point. But I'll say I like this better because fondue you have to have an open flame. Like I have like the flammable jelly, and then you just light it. A little bit of a danger element. This electric, plug it in, it grills.
So you were just grilling meat
Yeah,
and then dipping it in the bottom.
yeah. It was incredible. I could sit there. It was like a smorgasbord of different proteins and stuff for
What kind
hours.
of things were you eating? Like seafood,
I
fish?
have a photo. I'll interlace over this. We had zucchini. We had grilled peppers. We had broccolini. We had kubasa steak, Cajun shrimp, Swiss cheese, potatoes.
Sounds like an $800
bread.
meal. You're like,
No, but
steak,
here's the thing: you
kubasa.
could buy one steak and cut it up into little pieces because you have other stuff. It's great.
Okay. And does anywhere offer that outside of my home, or do I have to do that at home?
My home. You come to my home. No, I'm just kidding. I
You
don't
only have to
know.
buy everything.
I think that the closest thing to going to doing that would be like going to like a hot pot or like a traditional Japanese grill.
Yeah.
And
I've
it's
only been
great.
to one of those once. It was for my brother's
Oh,
birthday.
It's the best. You get to pick. You get to cook it at your own rate.
What'd you guys do for dessert?
We had a bunch of cakes from the Italian bakery.
Did you
From
dip it in the cheese? Or?
no, it wasn't that. I was also just like, after that meal, you think you can eat a lot because you're eating like small little bits at a time, and then you're like, just
So
kidding.
it was like fancy girl dinner.
Yeah, it was fancy girl dinner.
That is kind of like when you go out for dinner for like sushi,
Yes.
anything like that.
Yes.
Anytime you have to like order multiple plates, you think you are going to eat all of it, and then you get 3/4 of the way through, and you're like,
Oh.
fuck me.
Yeah, because your brain's like, oh, I'm just eating like small bits at a time. I can like save so much room, and then you're just fucking dusted. We all just laid on the couch being fat, and I was like, this is just put the night to an end.
That sounds great.
It
Well,
was. It was a very relaxing weekend. I highly suggest that. Do
Especially
that
the
with your friends.
sushi part that Sam mentioned.
Well, that's
You're
how.
like, that's not raclette. But
No, it sounds good. The Bunce and I, we were like, this is how we know we've matured. Instead of like, we went to our, which we loved as well, but we went to our friend's house party the weekend before, a different group of friends. There was beer games and flip cup and like not really.
Like Ritz crackers.
Yeah. It was more about the drink. And then I was like, you know what? Get me a glass of red and I sit at a table and I just eat food. That's where I'm at now in life. I quite enjoy that more so.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go out on a Saturday night, and like I'm a little bit younger than you are, and I was like, no, I'm
Catching
good.
I
strays
went
out
out
here.
twice this weekend. You guys are old.
I was like, Sam, what do you mean? I am 25.
Right. Yeah.
I went out on the Friday night, went out on the Sunday night.
Why?
My girlfriend's birthday.
Oh, but you went.
And then
It's not
our
like you went
friend
to the
invited
club.
us out to. I did go to Greta Bar.
You did go to the club,
Yeah.
and they said, "Sir,
They said, "Sir, no grandpas allowed."
we don't need to ID check you. Your face
I
says
didn't,
it all."
I didn't get ID'd. And I was looking around and I was like, wow, to be young.
Oh my God, did you
But-
not feel old as shit when you were in there?
No, because every time you go to a club, there's like a mix of people. Like there's
Every time, look at this guy's like past couple weekends.
there's like the 18-year-old crowd in Alberta at least, and
Yeah.
then there's like the 25-year-olds who are like, I don't know, should we be here? And then there's the 30-year-olds who are like, we should not be here. But then there's also the 30-year-olds that are like, we should be here still. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's messed up.
No, there's like a resurgence. This was another topic of conversation with my friends this weekend. Like,
You're like, clubs, to go or not?
no,
Let's
but
discuss.
you take a break. Seriously, we were chatting about that, and then you get the rat girl era. Like last year,
My dinner with Andre Mariah style.
yeah, last year, I
makes
went
sense.
out to the club more than I ever had in my life. Maybe it was because I was at bachelorette parties or whatever, but I was like, damn, that was a year of club. I hadn't been since I was probably 25. Just kidding, I'm still 25. And I was like, shit, I'm out and about, and I'm good now. I'm good.
I think I got tired of clubs at like 21. I was like, I'm good.
Only
You were
21?
coming to the club I was working at when you were like
'Cause
25.
there was free drinks.
I got tired of the club after COVID because like we had like 2 years off where we couldn't go to the bars,
Oh, yeah.
and then I came back and I'm like, fuck, I'm old.
That's our backup plan. Raclette the club.
Raclette.
Raclette.
Raclette?
Brocklette?
Raclette.
Broclette. You were making broclettes this weekend. Crokinole will also be available. You can play that
You
there
should
as
just
well.
open up a club called Broccolini, and everybody who's like 27 and up will know to go there. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, a good, healthy choice."
I did have
you ma-
broccolini this weekend at one
See?
point too. I did it all. I lived it up. You guys were sitting at home having your meals. I'm out at the clubs. I'm eating the broccolini. I'm going out.
All I needed to do was check my boys' group chat of the night that they went out to the club and realize I did not want to be there. I was all right.
Wait until summertime rolls around. It's gonna be a different time for Sam. He's gonna be in the club.
Speaking of summertime, the Great Outdoors Comedy Fest is rolling into town, and we had a chat with Rudy the Raccoon, the official mascot. We bring that to you now.
What a transition.
From the Great Outdoors Comedy Fest coming up this summer and touring across Canada, I believe one stop in the U.S. as well. We got Rudy the Raccoon here. Welcome, Rudy.
How you doing, guys? How you doing? Woo! Real happy to be here. I can't. I smell trash. You guys got to be on the air. It's trash is in the airwaves.
It's not wrong.
It wouldn't be the first time we've heard that, surprisingly. So somebody must have vetted you for that information. Okay, tell us about what you're most excited for the Calgary stop, because we know that you got lots of big cities to go to, but what's the big lineup for Calgary, and what can we expect this go around?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm a huge fan of comedy, and I'll tell you, Princess Island Park is my favorite stop. Not just because of the trees and the local trash and the garbage floating down two fabulous rivers, but it's the comedy. The comedy is going to be there in full force. Of course, Theo Vaughn, the Rat King himself, he's going to be there. Cam Patterson's going to be there. Chelsea Lynn, Bert Kreischer, the Machine. Most of my chest hair is made up of Bert Kreischer's beard, so FYI. What else is going on? Whitney Cummings and Derek Strope are going to be there on Sunday as well. And then get this, Friday, August 22nd, Adam Ray, the Dr. Phil's Dr. Phil. He is a better Dr. Phil than Dr. Phil. He is going to be there with Mark Normand, Miss Pat, and Grace O'Malley. It's going to be a fantastic lineup in one of the most beautiful, pristine parks in the province. That's a lot of alliteration there, a lot of popping my peas.
Have you spoken to Dr. Phil? Did he have any advice for you, Rudy?
He says I have mother issues.
Okay, that's okay. A lot of us do.
We'll just leave it there. Let's just leave it there.
Wow. I do gotta ask if you had advice for anybody who's never been to the show before. What's something that they could expect or maybe not expect? You know, it's kind of a wild ride when you go. It's outdoor festival, very different.
Good points. Yes, absolutely. Pack for the weather. Bring a chair if you're GA. Always upgrade your seats. We can go from just walk in the door with a chair all the way up to like a personal masseuse. There's tickets for everybody. Come with a friend. Split up and conquer. All right. So one person go for the seats, one person go for the booze, meet up and get ready to laugh. That's my advice for you right there.
And Rudy, you're not, are you a heckler when you go to the shows, or are you just kind of taking the comedy itself?
I love comedy. If I do heckle, it's under my breath only so the people around me can hate me personally. I try not to let everybody in the crowd hate me, but
yeah, no one likes a heckler, so good advice. Always keep it under the breath.
Do you have a favorite heckler put down? Do you have the lines that if a heckler says something to you, what do you say? I'll be like, "Hey, Ty, nice shirt, loser." And what would you say as a heckler comeback?
I'd say I really like the Rolling Stones. I guess you must be a Beatles fan, is what I would say.
Ooh, no, yeah, you need some work on that. That would be good. Yeah.
I agree. I don't know if Ty's comedy is quite
you're
up
not
to
a
it.
comedian. You're a radio host, so
Yeah,
we're like Z level comedy here.
Rudy, the best thing about being a radio host is, though, usually we just get phone hecklers. We can just hang up. It's good. It's clean cut,
Yeah, sure. Has anybody ever said anything terrible to you that really hurt your feelings?
Ty usually gets one zinger a day, and then towards me, and then that's about it. But other than that, I keep my chin up.
Yeah, it's to each other.
Yeah, that's right. It's that love-hate toxic relationship that makes radio work.
Yeah, you know. Can we expect a little bit of a stand-up set from you? Are you going to be, I know you're going to be gracing the stage. Like, what's your favorite joke to tell to warm the crowd?
Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I will be there, of course. I'm an observationalist humor comedian, so I need to see something, and then I'll be able to make fun of it. Like I would look at you and I would say, "Oh my gosh, hey, TikTok wants every trend back because you're wearing the Carhartt toque and the hoodie and the long hair, and you know."
I think you're not wrong.
A Carhartt toque in a radio booth.
Yeah, Ty, Ty always likes to
Real
say that I
classy.
should get employed by them because I'm scrolling on TikTok endlessly. So you're not wrong, Rudy. You're not wrong. You call it as you see it, man.
Yeah, that's me. That's Rudy. Call it like he sees it. That's what I'm all about.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like their radio show, but in podcast form.
And now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
All right, since we're coming up on 100 episodes, I thought we would do something we've done on the podcast maybe like once or twice before.
Oh God, is this where we go back and like listen to old episodes?
No,
or something?
no, it's a game we played once or twice. And it's called Mad-Libs.
Oh, all right.
So this one's called the birthday plan. We're going to go around and answer them. And we'll start with Sam. I hope you guys know what I'm asking for when I say this. Give me an adjective, Sam. That's a describing word.
Describing word.
Jumping.
That's not
an
a verb,
adjective.
Sam.
All right.
Yeah.
I failed English.
It'd be
Me
like
fail
Describing word.
quietly,
Jumping
or
greasy.
Me fail English? That's
quietly,
impossible.
loudly, quickly.
I think that's like an adverb is what you're doing
I
right
know,
now.
isn't it?
Quietly.
An adjective is like a descriptive word. It would be like wooden, burnt,
Oh,
greasy,
sorry.
wet.
Okay.
Both of you guys are wrong.
I thought that an adjective would be like
Do we need to
describing an
restart
action.
this?
This is why we didn't play this more than one time.
Well, isn't it describing an action? Oh no, a verb
That's
is
an
an
adverb,
Okay, sorry.
yeah.
Okay. A verb is an action
I thought you
word.
did great in English, you said to me.
I did, but that was like 12 years ago. I know you're
I
still
thought
trying
you
to
were
pretend.
25.
You're the one who's like, I'm going to the club all the time. Listen, I'm not.
I'm telling people about adjectives while I'm there.
I think you need to kick it off.
Okay, an adjective. Wet. There you go.
Is that an adjective?
Yes, it's a descriptive word.
Yeah, that is a descriptive word.
Okay.
Okay, Mariah.
you're right, you're
hit
right.
me with an adjective.
Can I do it? Can
Sorry. No.
Can I do it? I really want to.
Scaly.
Scaly. I don't, all right.
That's a great one.
All right. Now someone we work with.
No, then they're going to be scaly.
We don't know if that's how it's going to work
Okay.
out.
Logan. Producer
I
Logan.
was going to say Jim.
No.
Okay. All right, Sam, I'm going to hit you one more time with this. An adjective.
All right. Hot.
All right. Another adjective, I will say
This is a lot of adjectives.
sleepy. All right, a noun, Mariah. Can you tell me what a noun is?
Person, place, or thing.
Yeah, like, hit me with something.
Okay. I will do Chinook Mall.
Chinook Mall. All right.
Hey, it's Chinook Center.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to do Beckler. Sam, a hobby or interest? Come on.
Hockey jerseys.
Hockey jerseys. I'm going to write hockey jersey collecting.
Yeah.
Hockey jersey just sounds like a noun. All right, Mariah, hit me with an adjective.
Moldy.
Oh,
That'll work. That'll do. All right, a fancy restaurant. What would be a fancy restaurant we could do?
Borgiorno.
The Keg?
Sure.
We're just going to go with the Keg. It's inoffensive.
What?
All right, Mariah.
He's trying to get the
A
sponsorship.
plural noun.
Plural noun. Cats.
That is correct. Sam, a noun.
Dog.
Jesus. Wow, way to branch out, you guys. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Well, you have me second guessing everything.
A name, Mariah.
A name? Okay. You're using my name? Oh, no.
Any name.
Oh, Tyler.
Okay. I have a name as well. I'm going to do Balthazar.
What the fuck is with your obsession with that?
Logan laughed. All right, Sam, a famous person.
Jim Carrey.
Nice.
This is going to be the stupidest thing. And a partner's name, Sam.
A partner.
You could just do friend. You could do anyone.
All right.
What's your dad's name? Brian?
Brian. Yeah.
Okay. How many more of these? Okay, we're almost at the end. Adjective, Mariah. Rapid fire, guys. Let's get through this.
Oh, dry.
All right, we did wet. Now we got dry.
Like our drinks.
All right.
Dry.
Sam, a plural noun. Rapid fire.
Rabbits.
That's correct. All right, that works.
There's a lot of animals in this.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
All right, Mariah. Adjective. Rapid fire. Go.
Scary.
Oh, God.
Sam, same with you. Adjective. Go.
Just, is it plural or no?
No, an adjective can't be plural.
Sticky.
Okay.
That's good. That's a good one.
All right. And then we'll do Shauna. Go mad. Jesus Christ.
So is this like an app that you're using?
I'm using a website.
Oh, okay. Read it.
I don't know if this will make sense. It's from Word-Libs.
It definitely didn't the last time we did it, so let's see.
Tyler is the most wet partner anyone could ever ask for. Sam is done.
Whoa.
Holy fuck, that started hot.
Right now, they're planning the most scaly birthday surprise for Logan. And it's nothing short of hot.
Hot and scaly.
First, they're arranging for a sleepy Chinook Mall themed celebration because they know how much Beckler loves hockey jersey collecting. But that's not all. There's also... How did this work out? But that's not all. There's also a moldy dinner at the keg.
Oh, shit.
Complete with cats and a surprise dog.
He's dying.
Right. What the fuck? Complete with cats and a surprise dog that will make them feel like the most British person in the world. Honestly, who even thinks of this stuff? Balthazar, that's who. To top it all off, Ham has secretly arranged for Jim Carrey to make an appearance because they know how much it would mean to Brian. They've been crafting a dry ramen noodle packet to present during the party, filled with rabbits that represents all their best memories together. Seriously, is this real life? Everyone should be taking notes from on how to be the most hairy, sticky partner ever. Shauna is one lucky person, and let's be honest, they probably know it.
Wow. That was good comedy.
I'm crying.
Oh, well, probably won't play that one again for another, 78 episodes,
That was
but
great.
we did it. That's
shit.
a Mad-Lib. Whew.
You know
Alright.
what? Even when you're not a kid, a Mad-Lib can just get you right here.
But does it translate well? If you like the Mad-Libs, let us know.
Isn't there different themed ones?
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
it's boring you to sleep here.
No. Like, there's different
She's
themed
like,
ones
wow.
you can do.
Read me a story, ready for bed. Yeah, you can do a bunch, but we did the birthday plan.
That's all right.
I think it messed up by asking for a name multiple times. It should have been one name. Yeah.
Because it was like.
All of a sudden, it's a birthday for everybody.
Well, I think they're just talking about the guests there, but they didn't specify whose birthday it actually was for. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyways, all right. What did you think of the drinks?
The core values, Marty McDry, I give a 9.5 out of 10. Very good.
I agree with those. Tasty.
Sam?
My opinion has come around. Marty McDry, best cider I've had on the podcast so far.
Wow.
He's like, after listening to that Mad-Lib,
Everything's better.
game changer. That 6.5% cider took it over the
I
top.
will say a 6.5%. That's nice. That's nice.
Pretty good. I could drink a few of those.
All right, next week, episode 99, the Wayne Gretzky of episodes.
Who do we have on?
Wow.
Hopeful. I don't want to say
Don't
anything
say
in
it
case
yet.
they back out. So if they back out,
We might have a guest.
we might have a guest. We might have a guest, guys. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned.
Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of After Hours with Mariah and Ty downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.